Let's be real, moving is already one of the most stressful things you can do. And then there's that nagging worry in the back of your mind. Am I going to get my security deposit back? It's a huge source of anxiety for so many renters. But what if I told you there's a simple, proven way to protect that cash? Let's get into it. You know the feeling. You're packing up the last box, you've cleaned the place top to bottom, but you still have that question hanging over your head. You've heard the horror stories, right? Landlords who find any little excuse to unfairly keep your money. Well, the key here isn't just crossing your fingers and hoping for the best. It's about being strategic. And to show you what I mean, let me tell you about a real-life story from Orange County, Florida. This isn't some legal theory. This is a playbook. It's a perfect example of how one tenant fought back and actually won. Okay, so get this. A woman had been a tenant in the same place for 7 years. 7. When she finally moves out, the landlord hits her with a claim to keep her entire security deposit, saying the walls were a mess and needed a full repaint. Sounds like a classic he said, she said mess, doesn't it? Well, not quite. See, here's the kicker. This tenant had the ultimate ace up her sleeve. Proof. A written repair request she sent 7 years earlier, right when she first moved in, that pointed out the bad condition of the walls. That one piece of paper proved the damage was there from day one. The judge saw it, agreed, and she got her entire deposit back. So this tenant's victory really shines a light on an incredibly powerful tactic. We're going to call it the certified mail strategy. It's all about creating an undeniable paper trail before you even hand back those keys. So how does it actually work? The heart of the strategy is something called a move-out notice. Basically, right before you move, you send your landlord a formal, written list of every single repair you ever asked for that they never got around to fixing. This isn't just some friendly little note. It's a calculated legal move. What this does is it draws a really clear line in the sand, legally speaking. Your notice separates any damage you might have caused from all the problems the landlord just flat out ignored. You're creating a formal record that basically says, hey, remember that leaky faucet I told you about 6 months ago? Yeah, that's on you, not on me. So, how do you actually put this strategy into play? How do you build your own defense? You'll be happy to hear it's incredibly simple. It really just comes down to 3 steps. Just 3 easy steps. First, you write it all down. A clear, itemized list of every single outstanding issue. Second, you reference when you first told them about these problems to show a history of their neglect. And third, and this is absolutely the most crucial part, you send it using certified mail. Why? Because the post office gives you a receipt that proves your landlord got the notice. That receipt is golden in court. It's indisputable. And that's the whole ballgame right there. You're building a case for yourself. This paper trail completely flips the script. It's no longer your word against theirs. Now it's your documented, rock-solid evidence against their claim. And you need to remember this number, 30 days. In Florida, your landlord generally has just 1 month to either return your deposit or give you a written reason why they're keeping it. With the paper trail you've built, you are ready to go the second that deadline passes, or if they try to make a bogus claim. Look, at the end of the day, it all boils down to this one simple, powerful idea. Don't leave your security deposit up to chance. The best defense is a good offense, and when you are a renter, your best offense is a well-documented paper trail.